Lock and Load It and Shoot to Kill. And then TOS was a better title for the project because it actually related to the first project was Beg for Mercy, and it was like a message to the artists to put themselves in the space that they became enemies creatively, and TOS is the sequel to that Terminator on Sight. And those other titles were too aggressive for certain markets that didn't make sense for us to lose, like Walmart might have an issue with Shoot to Kill, and just from the business standpoint it didn't make very good sense to alienate that. Yeah, there'll be a third one. Like the Return of the Body Snatchers, the first one was like, actually they came out too close to each other, but it was extremely effective, and the timing, what dictated the second release was Fat Joe's album release date. Feel what I'm saying? Because the first tape, it wasn't done listening to that one when I released the second one. Like I had an opportunity to meet and speak to some people from MTV that was like, we wasn't done with that one. Like I was still riding to that, and the second one came and it was like, yo, this one's hot too, and I didn't know which one to really be listening to, but it's cool. Like I think when you can maintain a consistency of delivering a certain grade of quality, that people develop a comfort in purchasing the product that you create. And so like I think that people have been assured that it's something worth anticipating, the full body of work, not just the commercial single, because a lot of artists at this point are delivering that one record or that one cut off the actual record that is generating some interest, but it's not safe to go out and buy the whole record, So you see the ringtone is doing great for the first single, and then the album sales are not matching up because people aren't quite convinced yet. Those mixtapes are literally 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. But what happens is it takes a lot longer to accumulate the right music to rap over. So we'll be finding the pieces, and then after, because we're using someone else's work. So I'm listening to old records to see if there was something that we missed that we could have did over, and bring that new beat back. Like on Return of the Body Snatchers, it was a joint that was an interlude on Mos Def's album, and we actually did that over, and he had some other flavor on there where our actual audience is hearing this for the first time, because there's people who listen to G-Unit who don't actually buy Mos Def joint. Like our people Talib Kweli joints and those different genres, because everybody has their own personal preference and what kind of hip-hop music they'll actually acquire, and those are places that you can find something that will be received new, because the audiences aren't so big that everybody got a chance to check them out.
Like me have on some shit that was killing on me.
Yeah, and they didn't even know where it came from. The Ryan Leslie joint, Diamond Girl, we created it, we made Bottom Girl. What I felt like when I was deciding to do that was, we've been here before, we've seen this movie, it's a rerun. You know what I'm saying? We did Raphael Sadiq, You Should Be Here, on 50 Cent Is The Future. That was the first mixtape CD that we actually put out. And Ryan Leslie's record felt like I was catching it at that same point that I caught the Raphael Sadiq record, because he was at like 60 spins. It was so new that people heard it for the first time when they heard my voice, even though it was another company working it. And they did what I expected. They took it and they spliced me onto his record, and it didn't matter because we was doing the material for promotional purposes. So if I actually was more interested in seeing what I could get from Ryan Leslie to produce it, he produced the record that we rapped on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing a lot of energy to the music. I got a better select. I picked a lot of beats on the TOS album, so I got a good ear for music. I'm just bringing the energy back. I just love I'm having fun with it again. Like when I'm in the studio with these niggas, I'm having fun with it. It ain't like a job to me or something doing serious. Like how Fifth said, he came up with wow, 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 wow. That's from playing around in the studio. You feel me? So
probably just knowing the response to the mixtape material puts you in a cool enough mind frame to make good judgment on what records should stay and what records should go. We always pretty much over-record projects. Like there's always excess of, we can put a mixtape out right after we decide what the album is again, but that's all original material that you just hold on to, because the production may become dated, but the concept, the actual record, you can always rephrase things and rewrite the concept, the melody within the chorus and the things that you put into it are still good. So Timberland, Swiss,
Hold of the
Dawn. We work with whoever makes the right joint for the time, not just name brand producers. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times you walk into the studio is designed for things to sound good there. It's the best place. Like, you're gonna hear your music sound the best in a room that you actually went to go make it in the studio. I think you can go there and be persuaded to write to music that isn't exactly what you would pick. You know, like the producer go in there, play the joint, they be like, and they have their 4 or 5 people that's with them. It's like, ooh, this is crazy.
Producer bopping the hardest though. Like,
yeah, and it's like,
give you a hook for it and all that.
You going crazy, yeah, and the hook should go like this.
Yeah.
Sitting there like, you know, that's what I do.
Meanwhile, you got the A-bomb in the vault.
Yeah, you know.
He got the one you really need back
right there. He don't even know that that's the one he should be playing right now.
He gonna play you this right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it's different. A producer's consistency doesn't have to be as good as an artist, because some of them are so talented, like both Dre and Timbaland and Swiss Beats, and M is dope.